Hey guys, this is Spiritomb Guy. I'm just bringing you guys a black and white OU battle against my friend Battle Raynite. This was on Poe. You can see this is the there's my mouse. This is the wow. Why can't I think today? This is the replay viewer on Pokemon.airsoft.org. It's really useful in case you guys haven't heard of it. So anyway, let's get straight into the match. So he's gonna lead off with me and shout. I'm gonna lead off with Ninetales. This isn't advantageous because he's gonna fake out. I just go into Donphan and take that just fine. Then he just goes by a jump kick, misses, which is like lol. Some early hacks. This is a pretty hacksy match, like all the way through. So I set up rocks. He goes for the U-turn. Switches into. Oh yeah, he goes in the Togekiss, predicting the Earthquake. I do go for it. And then he switches out into his Mew, predicting me to stay in or go into Espeon, which is a really good play on his part. And then I just go for the Light Screen, predicting him to go for maybe some sort of move anyway. He goes for Sub, and I'm like, fuck. So I switch into Venusaur. And he starts setting up on me with Amnesia. And I'm like, well, shit. So this is where things get pretty damn funny. So I go for Growth. He's going to taunt me. That happens. He just doesn't want me getting up any more growths. I Solar Beam to break the sub. He's going to get up to +3, or +4. My bad. So I'm fucked. So I'm going to switch into Darmanitan. Hopefully I can get some sort of attack off. He goes for Sub. And I'm screwed again. I just go for the U-turn to break his sub, because that's all it can kind of do. Then I go into Conkeldurr, hopefully to get off some payback and some sort of damage. But he baton passes into his Steelix, which this is where things get a bit interesting. I go for sub here. Oh yeah, I go for Unprotected Focus Punch just to mess around because we were just messing with each other a little bit. It fails. He predicts that. This turn I go for Sub while he goes for Curse. And that's sort of the brilliance behind his combining that with Mew, because now he's just so damn bulky on both sides, so it's gonna be very difficult to take this thing out. So he goes for EQ. I'm getting ready for Focus Punch, which will do a fuck ton to that thing. So here's where the mind games start. I think he's gonna curse again, so I go for the Unprotected Focus Punch. He EQs. I'm like crap. He's predicting me left and right this game. So next, I go for the Mach Punch, thinking he's gonna finish me off. Well, nope, denied. He goes for curse. So that wasn't good. So this turn, he's just gonna kill me with an Earthquake. I think I just go for another Mach Punch because I know it's coming this time. No, not really much of a point going for sub. And Conkeldurr's dead, which sucks. So I go to Ninetales, hoping a sun boosted flamethrower would kill, but no, he lives on 10, of course. And then he gets off a rest. So my next plan is going to Venusaur, setting up some Gross, and maybe getting some good damage off on this thing with HP Fire. Easy to sleep for another turn, which is good. I get to get up one more growth. I think that's all I go for. Or no, I go for +6. He wakes up, goes for Curse. Now that thing is just a freaking monster. It's gonna do so much damage to me. Go for one more growth. I know he's probably gonna EQ, so that wasn't the best choice. I should have just gone for the HP Fire. Does a crap ton, but luckily I live, and that's really crucial for this match. Go for the Hidden Power Fire. He goes for EQ, and I'm down. So then I go into Darmanitan. I'm thinking this wouldn't kill. I mean, it's a Steelix. But Choice Banded Sun Boosted Flare Blitz, Sheer Force. That does kill, which is fantastic. He goes in Wobbuffet thinking, alright, I'm just going to counter you and you're dead. Nope. Still kills you. Darmanitan is such a monster, even compared to Victini's V-Create, I swear. So now he goes into Mienshao. I'm going to switch out into Donphan. Just take whatever. He goes for Fake Out. That's cool. Doesn't do anything. And then this is where my poor Donphan gets critted on like crazy. He goes for U-turn, gets a crit. My poor thing. He's just so sad there. He goes into the Togekiss predicting the EQ. He got that right. Um, so now I switch into my Espeon. That was it. It goes for air slash. It's okay. I'll take that okay. Now I can get up a light screen, so I can take those air slashes even better. He just goes for roost. And now goes into Lucario, planning on attacking me in the, the attack side of the spectrum because I got a light screen up. I go for reflect though. He gets up a Swords Dance. He predicts me to switch here, but I just go straight for the Psychic. Gets off a lot of damage. And he goes for another SD. So I'm just going to finish him off with the Psychic. He goes for Extreme Speed, which doesn't kill, luckily. And that thing's gone. So that was good. So next he sends in Manchow, trying to get fake off damage. But this thing will be helpful for me. You'll see later on. Espeon is just the MVP of this match. And then I go into, Donphan to get critted on by U-turn. Then he goes back into Togekiss, and I don't really want Donphan anymore, to be honest. Sorry, dude, but he just got critted too much. And go for Ice Shard, just want to get some damage off. But he roosts, and I'm like, just kill me already. I don't want this thing. So he takes me out with the Air Slash, eventually, once it gets to that. Yeah. So I go back into my Darmanitan here, I believe. Yeah. He switches, doesn't want to take anything from me. Goes into Mew. I'm going to U-turn. I'm smarter than that. I need to conserve this thing a little bit more. Go into Ninetales. I could probably take it out with a flamethrower or whatever. It's probably bulky set. And it goes down. So. Then he goes into Mienshao. Without Donphan, I don't have much to take it. So I just leave Ninetales in and it's probably death fodder. He's going to go for Stone Edge here, and unfortunately that's kind of wrecked pretty much the rest of my team. Don't have much for me and Xiao anymore. And now I'm going to send in Darmanitan to die. I was very sad at this point. I thought I'd lost, but you'll see in a moment that that's not the case. So I go into Espeon, thinking, okay, I've lost. I know I can outspeed, though, so I go for the Morning Sun. Or no, I just go straight for Psychic, trying to take out the Mienshao, because I do know I outspeed. And now I go for Morning Sun. He goes for the Roost. Okay. And then I go for Light Screen here. Don't want to take any more damage than I have to from those air slashes. And this is where the stall-ish war begins. So I'm going to speed this up to fast speed just so we can get this part going. So he goes for air slash. This is just me setting up my screens in case that thing wants to Mienshao wants to come in and I'm doing something else. I just start spamming Psychics, hoping for a special defense drop. He's going for air slashes, hoping for a crit. So it's pretty much we're aiming to get hacks, but we were getting a lot of hacks earlier, but nothing now for whatever reason. It would have made this go a lot quicker. So I just keep going for Psychics, and I think eventually here I get a special defense drop Psychic. I think that's on the following turn after this one. Let's see. Yep, that's it. So I get the special defense drop there. My screens fell, so that's not good. And he keeps going for air slash, so that's telling me that he wants me to probably get me to a range where he can kill me with fake out with his Mienshao. I don't want that. I'm gonna go for the light screen here. I'm running very low on Morning Suns. I remember I only had like maybe 2 left, and then he crits me finally with an air slash, and I just barely lived that, which is fantastic. So he goes for Roost. That's fine. I just go for Reflect for when the Mienshao comes in, because that's going to be very important. Go for Psychic. It does a lot, and then here is a big part of the match. I had 0 Morning Suns left at this point. I get a crit Psychic, which is fantastic. He's Mienshao. Thanks to my Reflect, that's not going to do anything. And I'm going to finish him off with Psychic. So that was GG, Raynite. That was probably the best out of the string of matches we had. He got pretty angry because I got a lot of lucky victories against him, and it was all good. So, thanks, guys. I'll see you later. Rate, comment, subscribe. Tell me if I'm doing anything wrong because I'm really new to narration and suck. So, I'll see you later.